In this lesson, we're going to be talking about malware and malware analysis. Now, from time to time, you may run across situations where your system or your network has been compromised by a virus or a worm or a Trojan or a botnet client or some piece of malware. And what you may want to be able to do is figure out exactly what that malware did so that you can determine the destruction or damage that was caused, and also be able to figure out whether your company has been put at risk by information leaving your enterprise. So there could be damage to individual users by credit card data being stolen or taken, or there could be damage to the company in terms of intellectual property that has been removed in some fashion. So in the next few lessons, we're actually going to go through some malware analysis techniques. And in this lesson, I just wanted to give kind of a brief overview of some reasons why you may want to do malware analysis. And again, that's because you may have situations where you've been attacked by a virus and you need to figure out what it is that the virus did, or what it is that the worm did or is capable of doing. And sometimes antivirus software doesn't get the signatures up to date in a fast enough period of time so that the virus has been removed. So now you've got this virus that's working on your network or on your systems and doing things, and you don't really know what it is that it's doing. There's a couple of websites I want to show you here, and partly it demonstrates the value of doing this malware analysis. People are concerned enough about malware and what it does, and we're overrun with so much malware that there's a couple of places that have put up ways of actually doing the analysis for you. So there's VirusTotal, for example. This is a community-driven website, and what you can do is you can upload a file and have VirusTotal do the analysis. And it will come back and tell you whether the software or the file that you have uploaded is actually a piece of malware and what that piece of malware is. And it should give you some understanding of what that piece of software actually has done or is capable of doing to give you a better handle. Now, there's another website here, and this one actually gives you the ability to not only just do a simple analysis from file properties or from things like a hash of the file, where VirusTotal is really looking at the characteristics of the file that you've uploaded. What Cuckoo here does is it will actually run the software for you and capture what's going on. So you can actually do this in a really safe fashion, and it handles this through the use of virtual machines. So you've got a virtual machine, and Cuckoo actually goes and automates the process of running that malware so you can actually see what's going on. So what it really is a virtual sandbox for looking at malware in. So again, we've got this software that's being used for malicious purposes, and you may want to understand what's happening on your network and what damage this piece of software that has been introduced to you is causing, so you can try to figure out whether you need to close the barn doors or burn the barn down, or what you need to do in order to protect yourself and recover from the activity that has gone on through the use of this piece of malware that's been introduced. So here's a couple of things here, and in subsequent lessons we'll get into more manual techniques where you can really get your hands on the malware and take a look at what it's actually doing.